Hello everyone, today I have a review of a knockoff Lego, it's like pretty much just Lego zombies, but they are knockoff brand, pretty much from China. Who knows what the real brand is actually called. I'll have a bit of an overlay here of the listing in a bit of a picture. It really just says 6 sets / lot minifigures building toys, zombie, world police, manager, nurse, block toys. So they really don't understand English very well, so they just said a bunch of adjectives there, or nouns, sorry. Of course, I complain about their English, and then I don't understand English myself. But I guess now to an actual review of them, it's pretty much, I got 6 of these for $4 and I want to say 50 cents. So it's really, really cheap. If it wasn't so cheap, I wouldn't buy it, because I have always been a bit of a fan of staying with like the main Lego, not knockoff, but these are just such a good deal. If you try to get these, the zombie heads alone would probably cost you, oh man, I would think probably 20 bucks for 6 zombie heads. That's just a guess, but I know aftermarket, like, was it Minifig? I can't remember what it's called. But some of those really high quality aftermarket graphics companies, they charge you out the butt for these. So $4.50 for 6 minifigs that are very custom decaled with accessories as well is really good. So let's just start from the right here. This looks like a businessman of some sort. He has a, actually, let me just take all these guys out of the way here. Hopefully the lighting's okay. I'm not really sure here. But he has, man, does not look very good. I don't know if that's focusing at all. I was moving back further. So, he's a businessman. He has, I'll show you him without decals or without accessories. Pretty much just a gray suit, the brown tie. There's like a yellow undershirt. Got a few tears in his pants, as well as a couple tears in his jacket. Doesn't look like he has printed arms, they're just gray, and gray, lighter gray hand pieces. It's like a custom zombie face with orange hair. I'm going to show you the back. Looks like it's got a bit of a blood splat there, and I can't really tell what all is done to the back. It looks like just crinkles and maybe a hole in the back. I'm not really sure. No printing on the back of the legs or the back of the arms. And the hair looks pretty normal. And is not a double-sided head either. It's just a one side, which is nice. So, and his accessories, I don't know how well the GoPro is going to want to pick this up, but it's traditional. Looks like a fire axe or a hatchet, like a flat on one end and a like a pointed triangle on the other side. It's pretty thin. That's the first. And the second, this will probably not come in well at all. It is Lego newspaper. It says on the top title is the latest news. And then in small text, it says selling well all over the word. It's supposed to be world, but it's a typo. It's got a picture of a car and a minifig, which is cool. It's quite a bit more detail than I would have expected out of a Chinese repro, so I was pretty happy with that. On to our second minifigure. It is the, looks like the, I think this is from some of the minifig, like the little packs that you get. I think it was like a little tech guy. He used to have like a laptop, I believe, and a coffee mug. But he looks pretty much the same as that, just with zombified, ripped clothing and a bit of blood splats. Looks like his left knee or left thigh has some blood as well as rips in it. Like a tan sweater vest. In the back looks like it's a gunshot wound with blood. Yeah, pretty much the same as the other back, just a little different design. No printing on the arms. They're light blue with gray hands, and they're brown pants with no printing on the back, only a little bit on the front. He has black hair, and it is just a one-sided head as well. I think all these are just one-sided heads. That guy comes with a wrench tool, which feels exactly like the normal Lego one, and this side's kind of like a crowbar. It comes to a point. I don't know what that side would even be. He also has, I don't know what that is. It looks like another newspaper, maybe? Oh, it's a tablet. So perhaps an iPad or a Kindle, maybe? I don't know. Then a construction worker. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad with the hat. But his accessories off here. So he has, oh, that hand came out. We got blue arms, no print, gray hands. Got orange pants with looks like an ID tag. Yep, ID tag. This is Bennett. Yeah, it's more detail than I would have expected from a repro. Printed belt, and then just a few gashes in the chest, and it looks like a normal construction worker chest piece. Zombie head looks like a minifig hat with just a smiley face on it. No printing on the back of the legs or the arms. Just a little bit of a gash, or a couple gashes in the back on top of the normal construction worker back. And also a one-sided helmet, or not helmet, headpiece. And his accessories are a blade saw. It's probably not the right name for it, but it's a saw. Looks exactly like the real Lego one. And then this looks like a remote or a telephone. Oh, it's a telephone. Or a cell phone, sorry. And we got police officer. I like the police officer a lot. It's my personal favorite out of this lot. I don't really know what it is about him. Maybe it's the pistol, but I just really like this fig. So, show you him without the accessories in the way. He's got 2 gashes in his pants, and then I don't see any gashes in the chest piece. I think there might be a little bit on his belt. That's it. And it's the traditional police officer helmet, or little hat thing. And it's just 2 or a couple gashes in the back, and 1 on the waistline. And no printing on the back of the legs, and no printing on the arms, which are black. And pretty much every single figure here has light gray hands, by the looks of it. And this cop comes with a pair of handcuffs, which are again just like the real Lego ones, and an M9. I believe it's an M9 Beretta. I don't know. This thing is really small. I'm sorry. Kind of hard to hold it with my man hands here. Yep, that does not look any better, but it looks good. I like the pistol. It's well done. It fits perfect in the minifigure's hands. I was expecting it to be kind of bad, but it was actually, like, it fits perfectly. And then up next we have the female nurse or doctor. She's got a clipboard, medical clipboard, probably a heartbeat, which doesn't look correct at all. And then, not really sure what this, if I could pick it up, that'd be cool. Not sure what this brown thing's supposed to be. It's like a stick. I don't know what that would even be. But this doctor has, looks like a gunshot in her right leg with blood, and then just some gash, a ripped cloth on her left leg. Doesn't look like anything is done to the chest piece, just looks like a normal doctor. White arms with no printing, and the gray hands again. It's long hair. Move the hair so we can see the back. Looks like a couple gashes and blotches on the back, but nothing really too detailed since there's supposed to be hair in the way. And for the last figure, there is another minifig that comes with the minifig packs, is the sleeping kid. He has, I don't know what this even is. It looks like a handheld saw. I'm not really sure why a kid would have that, but, you know, you never know. And he has this brown thing. I have no idea. I would not have the slightest clue what this thing is. I don't even have a guess. And my hands probably don't make it look any better, but my team's holding it. I don't know what... Well, it's the size of a normal stud, and that's it. It's just some brown thing. with curls on it. I don't know. I've been thinking about that for a while and I still can't figure it out. He's got just light blue arms, pants, and chest piece. So a gunshot in his left leg, blotch in his right leg. The printing on this one looks kind of weird, actually. I didn't really notice this before, but actually I think it's just the light color difference is what makes it look weird to me. Just like a very light greenish over the blue, which looks strange to me. The arms are actually printed on this one, the lighter green and blue. His back. Got the normal hair for the little kid. And it is, yep, it's a one-sided head. If I can get the head back on, that'd be cool. There we go. Cool. So, for $4.50, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm sorry my dog is deciding to make some noise on my bed. Let me just show you the design here. So the pants are a little different than Lego. Let me grab a real Lego here. Okay, so these white ones are real Lego. Yeah, see it's a little bit different, but it's not really a big deal. Let me see, just for... Wow, okay, so the fake ones fit into a real Lego perfectly. Let's see if the real ones fit into the fake. Oh, they do. Wow. That's surprising. So, they fit in perfectly either way around. I don't feel like taking the arms off because I suck at putting them back in and I end up hurting myself. But it's the exact same design. They swivel just fine. They got good grip. The head feels like the head has a... Oops. The head on these, it feels like the hair or the hat piece will grip on really well, and it's really hard to take the head piece off. Not hard to take the head piece off. It's hard to take the hat off the head. Doesn't seem to be that way for this one, but for the most part, with these figures, it is. Can't think of anything wrong with these figures. They're cheap. I didn't notice any, I don't know how you even describe, like leftover plastic that you have to chip away. These are all really well cut. Of course, now that I say that, I see a little bit on his left foot. But, yep. Well, that's the first I've noticed. So I don't know if you can see that, but on his left foot there, his left foot, there's a little bit of plastic sticking up right on the corner. But that's not a big deal. That's not going to stop the figure from standing here. He stands on there perfectly, sits on there perfectly, moves around just fine. Sitting back up seems to be a problem for them. I think they just grip too well. Their legs just grip really hard on the ground, but for the most part, it's really good. I was really impressed with these. I'm definitely going to be ordering more. I'll have a link on the screen right now for where you can get them, as well as have that in the description. I think that's it. Oh, it also comes with a base plate or not a base plate, a minifigure stand that looks exactly identical to the Lego one that they make for their minifigure series. I'm not going to show that because there's really no point. It's literally the same thing, except without the same branding. So, no problems with that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be making more of these videos as time goes on. Until next time, see you guys.